Hello, beautiful souls. Beautiful day, beautiful life that we live. Isn't it a blessing to be here, to be alive? Today's message is to let go of the American dream and to live in the ancestors' dream. And I really want to break that down because we don't even realize our truest, most purest desire and just wish fulfillment is to do and be free and to love and to create. And that's what we're here to be and here to do, you know. And once we dismantle and unprogram ourselves from the conditioning of America or even European, really, it all starts in Europe that was brought to America. But these whole ideals and constructs of society based off of material gain and success only by money and possessions, and that everything is about climbing this ladder to feel good, to feel worthy of receiving, to work hard to receive. That's the American dream. Is you work hard and you get a good job, you get a nice house, you get a nice car, you get a good job, you work for 30 years, then you retire, and that's the dream, and that's the life, and that's some bullshit, and I ain't subscribing to it anymore. I've never subscribed to it. I didn't even want to go to college. As much as I loved fashion, I just loved it. I love things because it's a form of expression, but it's never been like, I want to live and do this for my life. And then once I did it in New York, I was like, nope, this ain't it. Because everything shouldn't be a business. Just because you love something doesn't mean it should have to be on a high level of money. Everything shouldn't be rooted with money. You know what I mean? But beyond that, it's like, to be free and to be liberated and to travel and see the world and to be a nomad, you know? For the ancestors who didn't have that ability to take planes and trains and cars and go this way or that way, you know, with ease of access. Like, we have this very easy for us now. You know, we are disconnected spiritually, but we do have a lot of ease technologically to get things done, and that's why we have to merge the two so we can really fulfill what our soul's mission and purpose is, and to liberate our ancestors who are always here and around us, who are guiding us and calling us to these different places, because when we go there and our energy is there and our light and our love is there, well, we are liberating them. Some of them are locked away. Their souls, their spirits are locked away in certain places and energy grids within this earth. So it's very important that we are not subscribing to being locked into the American dream, into the American matrix, into a lifestyle that is not really anything. It's just consumption and momentary satisfaction. You know what I mean? And then possession, you just have a whole bunch of possessions, and then you die, and then what happens to these possessions? They just get put away to someone else. And did you really get to live your life to the fullest capacity by just acquiring things? No. I even learned that to myself, like, more and more I'm learning that even with all the stuff I brought here to Jamaica, like all these clothes, and I'm like, yeah, it's nice to have things, but I don't need all these things. I don't want to be so attached to items. That is what keeps us locked into this 3D matrix, is possessions and attachments. We don't need these things to be truly free and truly liberated. Our ancestors' dreams are so deeper beyond these material things, yo. We have to lock back in and tap back into our innermost, truest self. To the child in us that just, our most joyful day was playing in the rain and playing in the dirt and creating imaginary games and friends. Being free. What is true freedom? That's a real question to ask yourself. Because I feel that the American dream is just an illusion. It's just an illusion. I mean, reality is just an illusion, but the American dream, the American reality is a deep, deep illusion, controlled. That is deep control of your mind and how you perceive the world. It keeps you constantly wanting things and you're never satisfied. People, the richest people in the world can have a million things, yo. A million things. And still never be satisfied. And it's like, when your dreams are only based off of material success, it's like once you get it, then you realize it wasn't all that valuable anyway. We create the value. When you put things on pedestals, you're putting it in a higher value. But when you don't allow these things, these material things especially, to be placed upon this value, this natural wealth of just being alive, of having fresh water, of seeing the sun rise and the rain fall, when you see that that has the high value of just existence, do you realize that we do? And it's not because of the material things, and it's not because of having a nice job and a nice house and a nice car, but it's because we are the abundance. We are the true wealth. It's not the items. It's not these things. We just have been conditioned to believe and programmed that these things make you wealthy and worthy in life. But we have to let it go. That's how we tap back into our true magic, our inner magic, our freedom. It's when we let go of these constructs that have kept us in limitation. That's what we don't realize, is they're limiting us by making us believe that the only way to success and fulfillment is through material gain. So you give all your power away to these jobs, to these colleges, to, you know what I mean? These internships, fuck, all that stuff. You just giving all your power away, like, yes, yes, validate me, approve me, to all these systems. Not realizing that the power is all within you. It's all within you. So today I want you to make the conscious decision and awareness to yourself to see where you have been programmed, to see where you have been fed an illusion of what you want your life to be. And sit and really, really sit with yourself in nature and receive the messages of wisdom of what your heart is really, really wanting your life to be like. Not what social media, not what Pinterest, not what these illusions, controlled illusions, are feeding you constantly. We have to unplug from it. Literally. It's literally just like the Matrix. Like, they have, you have all these nice things, but it's not real. So what's the point of living in a society when it's not real? You have all these things but you're never fulfilled. The joy is so limited there. And it's so momentary. Our truest liberation comes from being alive, from experiencing new things, from discovering new places, from feeling things you've never felt before. It's not what a fur coat and a Como de Garçon pan is going to give you. You know what I mean? It's not going to... Like, I have all this stuff in storage that I haven't touched in years. Thousands of dollars of worth of stuff that I'm ready to sell. Because it's like, I have no attachment. I don't want to have attachment to things. My dream has become way bigger than just having things. It's become way bigger than being a fashion designer in New York, or being a creative director in London. It's become larger. Those are passions of mine. I love those things. But my deepest desire and deepest truth is to be in infinite love, infinite joy, and infinite freedom every moment of my life. To be so in love with my life and everything I do, and to awaken others to also feel that same frequency and way and feeling and emotion every day. Because that's what my ancestors' dreams were. To feel freedom and joy and happy, because they didn't have that choice. So it's so important, because I'm alive right now, to give them that freedom, to give them that joy, to do whatever they want to do. And through me, they're free. And they activate me and they guide me. And I listen. I'm obedient to their call. My soul is ancient. And I'm just grateful to be reactivated and awakened in this lifetime. Because there's so much more for us to discover, to uncover. And I can't live in deception anymore. The realities that they have curated, right? It's just a curation. It's a deceptive, curated illusion, reality, that keeps you in this loop forever. And then when you break free, you realize, oh shit, that was what I thought life was? I thought I was living then? This is where I feel the most alive. And I don't need anybody's validation or approval or money, because everything is within me. I'm so powerful. We are all so powerful. And we are also created divinely. So it's time to unplug from this deceptive illusion and see that there's so much more joy and freedom out there in the world. The American dream is not my dream. It was a dream fed to me, even since a child. They do it really young. Even as a kid, it's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then that's how they start conditioning you to believe that your whole purpose of existence is working. So then, as a young child, you're like, I'm going to be this, and I'm going to go to this college, and I'm going to do that. And they keep you in this loop so young. Just constantly wanting to do this, constantly wanting more, and never really feeling alive and joyful for what you have right now. Just to be a kid. Even as a child, you're in such a hurry to get older. And it's like, no. Embrace youthfulness. Embrace play and joy every day. Embrace presence. There's no need to constantly desire and acquire things. You go to other places in the world where they don't have all these curated realities. And these kids, their dreams are to see their parents again, to get some food to eat. And then you make you really sit and think, like, what the hell is this world? What the hell world am I living in? And they're so happy and so joyful to be alive, because they're not dreaming and constantly needing to acquire things to be alive. It's the small things, because it's only the simple things that really matter. All this other stuff is just an illusion to take you away from who you really are and what you really need. So take a break. Take a break from TikTok, take a break from shopping, take a break from eating out constantly. Take a break and feed your soul, because they've been feeding our minds, but you need to feed your soul. And the only way you can really feed your soul